Hello, wine students. Welcome to University Wine, the channel where we dive deep into the world of wine. I'm your host, Professor Weisse. Today we're decoding some of those famous European wine names, those crafted from pinnacle grape varieties and beyond, enriched with fascinating facts and food pairings. In Europe, many wines are named after their regions, reflecting terroir and tradition. We'll start with those made from principal grapes like Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Merlot. First up, Champagne. This French sparkling wine is a celebration of bottle, made primarily from Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. It's typically dry with high acidity and with aromas of green fruits like apple, citrus notes of lemon, and those intriguing bread-like hints from the bubbles. It's one of the few wines where blending across vintages widely occurs in order to create consistency year after year. Pair it with oysters for a classic match, or even fried chicken for a surprising delight. Its acidity cuts through the richness perfectly. Next, Sancerre, a dry, medium-bodied French white from Sauvignon Blanc. Unoaked, you immediately notice the high acidity, green apple, and herbaceous grass aromas, crisp and refreshing. Sancerre's flinty soils impart a unique minerality, often described as gunflint. It shines with goat cheese or shellfish, enhancing the wine's zesty profile. Then there's Chablis, another dry, light-bodied French white from Chardonnay. Unoaked with high acidity, it offers green apple and lemon citrus aromas, elegant in its simplicity. Interestingly, Chablis is the purest expression of Chardonnay. Pair with seafood like oysters or grilled fish to let its minerality shine. Next, Burgundy or Bourgogne, as you might see on labels. From the Burgundy region of France, which actually does include our last wine, Chablis, but wine labeled Bourgogne are different. Whites are Chardonnay-based, dry and slightly more body than a Chablis, so medium-bodied, often showing riper fruits than Chablis, like lemon citrus and peach stone fruits. They can be oaked or unoaked. The reds from Pinot Noir are dry, light-bodied, low in tannins with high acidity and flavors of raspberry, red cherry, plus vanilla and cloves from oak if aged that way. Burgundy wines are prized for their terroir-driven subtlety. Each vineyard tells a story. Whites pair beautifully with poultry and cream sauces, while reds complement earthy mushrooms or duck. And Bordeaux, mostly reds from the Bordeaux region, blending Cabernet Sauvignon and Merlot. Dry, medium to full-bodied with high acidity and tannins, featuring black fruits like blackberry and blackcurrant, accented by cedar from oak. A classic blend, often including Cabernet Franc for added complexity. Pair with grilled steak or lamb, the tannins tame the richness. Now, let's venture beyond these French principles to some other noteworthy wines that add variety to our palates. Throughout Europe, including more in France. Prosecco, a light-bodied sparkling white from Italy with green pear and floral aromas. It can be dry or medium sweet, ideal for casual gatherings. Made from the grape variety now named Glera, it's fermented in tanks for fresh bubbles. Pair with light appetizers like prosciutto or fruit salads. Cava, Spain's dry sparkling wine, flavored with green pear and lemon citrus. A budget-friendly alternative to champagne produced via the traditional method like champagne. Excellent with tapas, seafood, or even roasted vegetables. Beaujolais, a dry, light-bodied red from France, directly south of the wines of Burgundy, unoaked fresh with raspberry and red cherry, low tannins. Think picnic wine, made from gamay grapes via carbonic maceration for its fruity pop. Pairs with charcuterie or roasted chicken. Further south in France, Côtes de Rhône, a dry, medium-bodied red strawberry and plum with peppery notes, oaked or not. Often Grenache-based blends, complements hearty stews or grilled meats. Within the Côtes de Rhône sits Châteauneuf-du-Pape, France's dry, full-bodied, high-alcohol red, with aromas of strawberry and clove from oak. Named after the Papal Palace, up to 18 grapes are allowed, but Grenache dominates. Pairs with game meats or robust cheeses. Chianti, Italy's dry, medium-bodied red, with high tannin and acidity, with aromas of red cherry and plum, with cloves from oak. A Sangiovese-driven wine from Tuscany, historically bottles were wrapped in straw fiasco baskets to protect the glass from during transit. Pair with tomato-based pasta or pizza, the acidity matches perfectly. Rioja, a dry, medium to full-bodied Spanish red, with strawberry and vanilla from oak. Tempranillo is king here in Spain's oldest denominated region, with aging levels like Crianza and Reserva. Enjoy with lamb or aged cheeses. Sauternes, a sweet white from Bordeaux, full body with apricot, honey, vanilla from oak, balanced by high acidity. Affected by noble rot for concentrated sweetness. Perfectly pairs with foie gras or blue cheese. Sherry, a fortified white wine from Spain, in styles from dry fino to sweet Pedro Jimenez, aged via the Solera system, blending vintages for consistency. A dry fino pairs with almonds or olives. Try the sweeter Oloroso with nuts or meats. Finally, port, a fortified sweet red from Portugal's Douro Valley. Full-bodied high tannins with blackberry flavors. Fortified mid-fermentation to preserve sweetness. Vintage ports age for decades. Perfect with chocolate or Stilton cheese. There you have it, class. A tour through some of the finest examples of wines, now with added layers of facts and pairings to enrich your experience. This concludes the initial batch of 100 level courses at University Wine. The 200 level courses will dive much deeper into these topics. Like and subscribe. Cheers. Until next time.